Hey everyone, a bit of a long time since my last video. We've had some pretty interesting weather lately, and I've been waiting on a few things to come in. More on outside stuff tomorrow, but I have a bit of an unboxing video here. I've already cut the packaging, my hand's covering up the shipper's information and the buyer's information. So I got a bit of an unboxing. I know what's in here, but I figure I'll do an unboxing video of it. Pretty nondescript box really, but let's open it up and I will show everybody what's in here. Okay, it's opened up. Random cat in the video, but as you can see, it's from the Briggs & Stratton product, I should say. This is actually for the John Deere, and I didn't realize it was a new in box. I actually thought it was a knockoff, but it's a carburetor for the John Deere, primarily for that engine. It's still having issues. It's leaking gas past, and it's dumping gas into the cylinders. So that carburetor's done that ever since I got it. It was a used carburetor to begin with. Another random kitty cat. Anyways, it's done that ever since I got it, and like I said, it was a used carburetor to begin with. So there was most likely that's what was wrong with it in the first place, and the person sold it on eBay, did not disclose any of the information, and by the time I got it and got it installed and noticed what it was doing, it was initially on the truck. It was too late to return it. So anyways, that's the story on the carburetor, but it still works. The carburetor does work, but it just dumps gas past the past one of the seals inside, or something's plugged up on the one cylinder, and it will actually run on that cylinder now, but when I first got the carburetor it would not. But it's still putting gas past, and it uses a lot of gas. So anyways, new carburetor for it. I sold a few things out there to allow me to get this, and here it is. Let's pause it and I'll get it out. So here it is, just your standard Briggs Intek carburetor for the V-twin. These particular carburetors, this one's actually a little bit different than the ones I'm used to. The ones I'm used to have a much larger flange right here. Hopefully it is the same one, I'm pretty sure it is, but I guess this is the newer style. And another random cat, don't want to get the cat's ass in the video. But this part up here is standard to what I'm used to, but on the float bowl it's a little bit different design. The ones I'm used to are a stamped metal float bowl, and this one is a cast. So you can hear the float moving around in there. The backfire solenoid, as you guys know, I do not remove them on any of my tractors. It's there from the factory. It pretty much will stay there from the factory. This is how it was in the packaging. So most likely this is a new old stock. It is listed as brand new. It is brand new. It's never had gas in it. Only way this has had gas in it is if they did an extremely good cleaning job. One thing I will do is I'll undo these two screws right here and double check the inside, make sure that this has never had fuel in it, and from the looks of it, it's never been on an engine. So, and as far as I know, all these are the same. These are actually, this is the second one I've had to buy, and they're quite expensive. I was initially going to go local and buy it, but to go local, it's very expensive to buy these carburetors. It's in the $250, $300 range, and to get it off of eBay coming from the States is cheaper. I know I preach go buy local, but when you can get it cheaper on eBay coming from the US, definitely do it. But for small things like fuel filters and stuff like that, come on, support your local shops. I don't normally buy that stuff on eBay. I will support the local guys for stuff like that. But this also came with a new set of gaskets, which I already have. The engine already has a new set of gaskets on. It actually has both types in there. From the looks of it. Yeah, there's four, or actually there's more than four. There's a bunch of gaskets in there. Actually, it looks like it has the intake to the head as well. Mine has the donut gaskets on it, and it's RTV'd right now, but I don't think these will necessarily work. I'll try them. I'll put leave the donut gaskets in there, clean off all the RTV, and I will put this type of gasket on there as well, and see if it seals up better. I'm hoping my intake is okay, and hopefully the intake wasn't the problem, or one of the problems, I should say. I know it was definitely the carburetor, because it did exactly the same thing now on that engine as it did on another engine in the past. So most likely tomorrow this will be installed. It's supposed to be nice weather. I'm hopefully having a few people show up tomorrow to pick up a last couple things I'm getting rid of, and we'll see about that, but hopefully. So I'm going to crack this open, see what it looks like inside. Also, normally on these, they put an indicator mark on here, so if you've messed with it and you try to send it back, they'll know if you've been in there. And this has no indicator marks. That's normally on used parts they do that. So there's also, this was listed as a brand new unit anyways, so I'm confident it is a brand new unit. It's just not wrapped up the way you'd expect a brand new carburetor, so that's why I think it's a new old stock. So stay tuned. I'm going to open this up and we'll take a quick look inside this float bowl. Okay, one thing I kind of don't like from the beginning, these screws will not come loose. This is one problem I have with these Intek carburetors. They use 2 screws on either side to hold the float bowl on, and they will not come loose. So hopefully everything inside is fine. I blew some air through it. It does seem to be okay. There's no issues there. Also, like I said, brand new carburetor. I might pop this open right here to give it a quick sniff test, and we'll see. But I'll probably do that off camera. So next time you see this, it will be installed on the John Deere, and we'll try starting up John Deere. Hopefully it will run good. Also, the problem it was having, it would not idle, so hopefully everything is good on that aspect. Another random kitty. Yes, I got a bunch of cats. Cats are nice animals to have. They're very good companions. So I'll talk to them later. Please keep redneck like always, and please remember comment.